Hi, I'm Amy, and this is my husband, Greg.
That's me.
I'm Ashlyn, and I'm married to Paul.
That's me. And I'm Colin.
I'm Lauren.
So, I'm Evan.
I'm Jaden.
And I'm Brooklyn.
I'm Autumn. I'm Jensen. Hi, I'm Madeline. I'm Steven.
And we're the MARYONS. Welcome to our large family vlog. Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Okay, this is actually super early in the morning right now. It is only 5 o'clock in the morning. I got up, I got a shower. I haven't even done my hair yet. But I came out and I wanted to do my coffee. I told you guys I was gonna let you know how maple bacon coffee tastes. It is so good. I turned it on and I came out here and I was like, it smells like breakfast, which is really weird. I'm not a big breakfast person, but it tastes like a smoky kind of coffee with the maple. Very strange, but good. It's really good coffee. I was like, I'm gonna record, I'm not ready yet. I'm still working on my Bible. I haven't done anything yet. I haven't had Jesus yet. But I'm gonna put some creamer in here and see what that tastes like. And then I'm gonna shut my camera off, and then I'm gonna go back to work, and then I'll come back and see you in a little bit when I'm ready to start my day. Let me see. Oh, that's good, just vanilla. It's good. It's crazy. So maple bacon coffee. Very, very good. So my husband will get, I'll give him a cup too in a little bit. So, okay, I just wanted to say, really delicious smell in the morning. Maple bacon coffee from Maverick Coffee. So, maple bacon coffee. So delicious. Okay, I'm gonna go spend my time with the Lord and get some work done this morning, and I'll come back when I'm ready for my day. Okay. Okay, we've done all our cleaning. Everything's done, didn't show anything except the dishes and the camera did, and then it was just clean up. But I've been sitting all morning working on my recipes for that. So that is what I've been doing. So lunch is gonna be gather for friends as always. We're gonna make more of those pizzas because the kids like them. Super easy, it's already lunchtime, so I'm like, well, let's do that. And then I pulled out broccoli, and these cucumbers have to be eaten up. And I pulled out some cheese and hard-boiled eggs. So I'm gonna get that out, and I'm gonna make pizzas, have that for lunch, and I gotta think about dinner. Okay.
Do you know why this is here? So you can like storefront. Look at
Nice.
it.
Okay, so we got our pizzas going for lunch. So dinner, I'm like, what am I gonna do? So today I've been sitting down going through all of your recipes, trying to plan out my meals for the month. So many recipes. I'm like, it's gonna take me forever to get through these, which is awesome, but I'm gonna have 40 different meals based on what you guys wrote, and then I'll be able to do some more another month. So, but today, one of the ideas somebody gave me was baked spaghetti, and I'm like, ooh. Now, I believe their recipe was just like regular sauce and just bake in the oven, but this recipe I'm gonna do a little tweak, my version, Amy version. And I remember my mother-in-law back when I was first married, I was at her house and she was going through like Women's Day magazine or something, and it had a baked spaghetti recipe. She's like, ooh, that sounds really good. And I do remember slightly making it, and it was spaghetti. And then what you do with that, I'm just trying to think if you had to do the sauce, yes. So you did spaghetti, and then you just coated the noodles a little bit with oil or butter or whatever. And then you made your pasta. So this was actually tomato sauce. It was tomato sauce and just like green pepper and onion. But I used tomato paste, a little bit of water. I used my Italian seasoning. I had basil, I had garlic, I had onion, and I had some mushrooms left over from our pizza, so I chopped that up, and I got that in here with a container of hamburger and a container of sausage. So, gathering up fragments, trying to use stuff up in my freezer. So I'm gonna cook that for my sauce, and what you're gonna do is layer it. So you're gonna put like your little bit of meat sauce, noodles, and then you layer cream and mushroom soup on top, and then you do some more noodles, and then your red meat sauce on top, and then cover it with cheese and bake in the oven. So it tastes really good. I remember it tastes really good with green peppers. I don't have any green peppers, so no big deal. I need to get some dehydrated ones. The bulk food store, Amish one I used to get some. I have to see if the store has some. So that's what it is. So super simple. So it's gonna be baked spaghetti. That's what we're gonna make for dinner tonight. So I'm gonna just get my sauce, let this cook here. I've got my cream and mushroom here sitting on the stove thawing because it's already the afternoon. I haven't done anything for dinner. So we got some pot of water boiling for noodles. So that's what we're gonna do now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna layer in my pan. I'm gonna put a little bit of spaghetti sauce that I made, put some pasta that I covered with noodles and some garlic, and then I'm gonna put cream and mushroom soup, my homemade cream and mushroom soup. I just put in the microwave to thaw it. Sprinkle some mozzarella cheese on top, and then top the noodles again, and then top with sauce for my final layer. So I'm gonna do that now. So I wanted to look up my recipe. I told you I've got all the recipes on here. Oh my goodness, I think I've got over 10 pages of recipes. That's like a lot of recipes. So baked spaghetti was Patty Davis. It was your inspiration, your recipe. You had spaghetti and you tossed it with butter, salt and pepper, and a couple dollops of sour cream, which would be really good. And then you mixed, then separately you did your hamburger, onions, peppers, spaghetti sauce, and then you layered it and baked it. So I did pretty much kind of the same thing, except I didn't, I put cheese and I put some mushroom soup in there. So Patty Davis, thank you for your inspiration. Okay, I'm gonna cover it with this foil, put it in the oven and bake it for probably 40 minutes until it's done. So that's it. Okay, then what I did is I took my broccoli, it was the fresh broccoli, and it was getting ready to be done, so I just steamed it in the microwave and put some cheese on it, and that's gonna be dinner. So baked spaghetti with broccoli and a little bit of cheese. Easy now. Now, finished picking up so the kids can do dishes, and then I'm gonna work on my menu and show you guys what I got. Okay, middle of the day, need a pick-me-up, so I am gonna pull out my cold brew coffee. So you guys know I tried my maple bacon coffee today. Maple bacon was actually really good. Because you're gonna be like, it was good. It was like, it smelled like bacon, like breakfast bacon, but it had like a smoky flavor with the bacon. It was really good. So this one I made the midnight ride for my cold brew. So all I'm gonna do is put some ice in my Starbucks cup here. Starbucks, but it's a Maverick cup. That's what I'll pretend it is. And then I'm gonna take this, pour it in. I have this. I haven't used this in a long, long time. A little bit of vanilla syrup, and then I thought I put out the coconut milk. I guess I did not get that out.
Do you ever need more bacon coffee?
Yeah. Just like my Starbucks macchiato, they put vanilla sugar on the bottom. I put way less. And then they put like an espresso brew and then coconut milk, same thing, so delicious. Okay, now I can function for the rest of my day. We're gonna keep going, getting the menu finished. Okay, so what has this mama been doing all day? I got our dinner done. That's looking really good in the oven, and I just took my broccoli out and I tasted it and I was like, it needs some more flavor. So I just poured one of my containers of the cream of, or my broccoli cheese soup on top, and that'll be a good side for tonight. So what I have been doing all day, I wasn't planning on going shopping, but I'm like, you know what? I probably will go shopping next week and do my once a month shopping. I don't need to. I can definitely stretch my meals way more, but I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go. So I think I can do this. But what I did is I have been planning my meals all off of, look how many pages I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 pages, and what is there? There's like 30 lines on a page, so what is that? 330 recipes, is that right? That's about right, from all you guys. So what I'm doing this month, because I'm like, you guys took the time to put down your recipes, and so that means a lot. Even though it took me a really long time to copy them all, I did it and I'm done. So now I have this huge collection of your recipes. Now I'm gonna tweak some, do them to our liking, but what I'm gonna do this month, I decided, just because entering a whole new season in life, every month changes. Sometimes if you watch my freezer meals back when school started, I pretty much did every single thing I did freezer meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because I had to. Then it's like as time went on, I did a little bit less. Lately, the last few ones have just been casseroles. The last one I went to a discount store or whatever I found, I based my meals on that, put it on my refrigerator, and like, let's just make whatever we have. And so, but I'm getting back to that point of busy again. And so life changes, and it does. So this next month, I'm gonna do a whole lot more freezer meal meals, and like a lot of dump and go in the pressure cooker recipes. So I'll go through what I did. This took time today because I wanted to go through your recipes, and I had to go through and kind of organize them somewhat in my brain. Maybe not for you guys, but when I make them, I will definitely tell you a whole lot more of what I'm making, specifically whose they are. Hopefully I'll have all that, and how you prepare them. So what I did is I just wrote all my information out. I made a list for chicken, sausage, ground beef, and what I had to do for my raw ground beef and like my roast. And basically wrote down my little reminders, like when I was writing down a meal, like my first one was the yellow rice one. And I think that's the Janita Warfield, her rice. That was really good. That with the chicken chunks, diced tomatoes, and black beans. I kind of put the ingredients that I would need. The other ones that I already had on hand, I didn't write down. But I knew that I needed a chicken chunk. So I put diced cooked marinade. So I put on here, like when I was writing down the meals, I'd go up to the top and I'd say, okay, I need shredded chicken or diced or raw or whatever. So that way when I'm all finished, I can kind of go through and figure out how much chicken I need to get. That's what I did for the ground beef, same thing, how many pounds I would eat for each one. If I needed it raw, I wrote down what did I need it for. So my meals that I'm gonna do, probably a lot of these will be your guys' ones. I broke them up into easy meals because easy is good. And then some prep meals, like, and that would be like ones that I have to cook pasta for, basically, that kind of thing. Ones that are just heat and serve meals, things that I'm gonna put together in a Ziploc bag and then basically just bring it out, thaw it, and heat it up and serve it with something. And then we're gonna do some grill meals. And I've got different breakfast ones, and then I'm also gonna do a couple of desserts. We did a lot of desserts, but I got a lot of snacks last time at the discount store. I'm gonna kind of focus on doing like at least one treat a week, making something, and then some pan meals, basically like the foil pans, having those in the freezer so that they are ready to go. And when I finished this all out, I came up with 41 meals and like 6 different sides that I'm gonna prepare. I know that there is like a lot more because a lot of them are lunches night, but that's just ones that I'm specifically going to get together. And so what I did, I made my list of what I'm gonna have, that I wrote down how I'm going to, and a lot of writing, this is not simplified whatsoever, but it will be, what I need to do myself. And so I know that I'm gonna put together a veggie packet. One of you guys told me about like doing the onions and peppers and carrots and spinach and all your good veggies, and you just basically, I put them in my food processor and I add them to my meat and cook them that way. That's been awesome. I did that, and that's how I flavored all my meat this last month. And so I'm gonna put a couple extra together, put them in the refrigerator or freezer because I know I need them for different casseroles and that. So I'm gonna make those. I've got my ground beef. I need 26 pounds to cook in season. I still have a lot in my freezer, so I'm not going to have to buy that much. I need 10 raw, but then I'm going to make different meals with. And then I also have to make a bunch of cream mushroom and cream and chicken soup, but I do have a lot in my freezer. So I will go to that first, bring those out, use it, and then I'll make more if I need it. And then I'm going to do a lot of chicken, like breaded. One was like honey mustard dip, and I've got honey mustard dressing, and then dip it in breadcrumbs. And I also have like crackers up in my pantry here. I'll show you when I do it. It's up on the top. I've been collecting like crackers. They're kind of getting stale a little bit, but I put them in there, so what I'm gonna do is grind them up, and that'll be a breading instead of having to buy breadcrumbs. And then one where you dip it in ranch and do breadcrumbs, and then I'm gonna use them in my air fryer because that was one of the suggestions you guys had. So a couple of those different things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a couple in a bag with some marinade so I can grill it for barbecue chicken and regular chicken, a chicken sandwich. So basically they're gonna be on the grill, so it's just gonna be dump in the bag and go. And then I'm gonna need to do 8 containers like shredded chicken for recipes, 4 that I have to chop up and use for different things. And I do need a raw one for one of my chicken recipes. And so this is just for my information. The meals I'm gonna do in a dump bag, I'm gonna do the yellow rice one from Janita, but I'm not gonna put the rice in it, but I'm gonna put the chicken, the beans, and the tomatoes, and everything in a bag, put it in the freezer. So all I gotta do is pull it out, put in the rice, the liquid in the pressure cooker. I'm gonna do like a jambalaya that we had, my husband, remember Davey? I think it was Davey did it at work, and so we're gonna do one of those. Put everything together in a bag except the rice. I think it's called bulgogi, and I apologize if that's not how you say it. One of your guys' recipes where you use like thin steak. And with that you take like thin beef and I think like Sprite and a bunch of ingredients. I'll say your name when I do it. And then another one's gonna be like a French onion sandwich. So I'm basically gonna take my roast and marinate in a bag. So all I gotta do is put it in the pressure cooker. A super burger, and basically I'm gonna put all of that ingredients together. So all I gotta do is heat it up, sloppy Joe, put it all together, heat it up. A stroganoff sandwich, put it all together. So all I gotta do is heat it up. Flatbread tacos, put all my meat ingredients together so that way I can just make the flatbread taco, which reminds me I need to make biscuits for that. Let's put that on our list. Oh, actually I do have that written down already. Sorry, I was ahead of myself. Okay, and then haystacks. We love haystacks, so I'm gonna put a couple of taco meat bags together. And then I also have one for taco pasta. We should do like a taco salad. Let me write that down too. Okay, then we're gonna do the Hawaiian haystacks because we like those too. I'll just take my shredded chicken and the gravy and put that in a bag, and then barbecue chicken, put that together, the grilled chicken, dump that together, chicken marinade. When you guys gave me a chicken pillow recipe, I was gonna make it and freeze it, but I'm feeling like I'm gonna run out of freezer space, so I'm gonna put the ingredients together, and then when I make it, put the crescent rolls in that, and also with a taco pie, another recipe with crescent rolls. So I'm gonna put the meat ingredients together and put that in the freezer, and then when I make it, I'll make it with the crescent rolls. And then there was a Mexican chicken, I think I added that on there. Somebody added me that recipe, so adding Doritos. So those are gonna be like my dump and bag ones. And then my pan meals I'm going to do, there's 16 of them. I'm gonna do lots of burritos. A chicken wet burrito, garlic beef enchilada, chicken enchilada, a burrito casserole, and then a shepherd pie is what I'm going to do. I think they call it cottage pie in England, I believe, one of my viewers. And then I'm gonna do some stuffed shells. Now we're gonna do stuffed shells, a Mexican stuffed shells, a chicken stuffed shells, pizza stuffed shells, and a Mexican chicken stuffed shells. So we'll have 4 pans of that. And then I'm also gonna do, I think one you guys had diced ham, hash browns, and cheese. I'm gonna do 3 pans of twice baked mashed potatoes. And then I'm gonna do 2 cheesy hash browns to use as a side. And then one, I think it was a ranch diced potato with cheese and bacon. I'm gonna, and Doritos on top. I'm gonna freeze those meals. And then if I do have room, I have a list that says hip room, 4 more pans of ham and cheese brunch sandwiches and French toast bacon. I'm gonna start those, stick them in the freezer so they're all there, and I gotta do is pour the egg mixture over them. So those are gonna be my pan ones. And then let's see what else. I just have to know to put some, I put a little note here to put meat for spaghetti aside for baked, for pizza casserole, and then 4 to 6 breasts for a cracked chicken recipe that you guys gave me. So that will just be like after I'm all done, make sure I stick that in the freezer. And then the breaded chicken ones that I told you about, I'm gonna do those. And then the raw meat ones, I'm gonna be making porcupine meatballs, Italian meatballs with a chunk of mozzarella cheese in it, Euro burgers, and barbecue meatballs. And those are all suggestions from you guys, which is awesome. And then the breakfast foods I'm gonna do, I think you guys gave me a hunting biscuits, which is basically like a little ball with bread and ham and bacon, I think, and cheese. I wrote it down. I'll tell you your name when I do it. And then sausage balls. We like those. And then breakfast burritos, I'm gonna do some. I'm not gonna do as many as we usually do, but I am going to do some of those. And then we'll have, I think that's it. We're gonna do old-fashioned crumb cake. That's an old recipe. We haven't made that in a long time. A popover. These aren't frozen. These are just gonna make when we do it. A breakfast casserole. I'm gonna have the ingredients for that. A sausage, bacon, diced potatoes with eggs and toast. I wrote those all down. We're gonna make some more chocolate chip oatmeal cups because we like those, and pumpkin muffins because we like those as well, and yogurt. that'll be my breakfast foods, and then get some bagels for breakfast on Sunday for church. And then my desserts, we're gonna do double chocolate crumble, which is really yummy, puppy chow, because my kids have been asking, monster cookies, because that's easy to grab for the park. And then Jane's gonna make some chocolate peanut butter cupcakes. And then I'm gonna make, I think it's the Laura, L-A-R-A, Laura bars. I really like those, haven't made them in a long time, so I'm gonna make some of those up. Ooh, the dog's going. So I have my list. I went through my cupboard. Oh, I wrote down for my list then all the food that I need that I do not have in my pantry or my freezers. And then I came up with my grocery list here. Then I sat at my computer. Maxine's barking. The kids are playing downstairs and she wants to go play. So don't mind her. So then I sat at my computer and I went through like Sam's Club and wrote down, I looked at my list and said, do I need any of the ingredients? And if I didn't, I just wrote down what I need to get. So my list is super small, which is awesome for shopping. And so, I'm usually order my paper supplies, and I don't even need to do that, but I will order. I'm gonna order toilet paper, because toilet paper is, even though I bought some, I'm gonna buy more. Toilet paper, I need a subscription to a toilet paper service. Wouldn't it be great to be sponsored by Scott's toilet paper? I'm just kidding. No, toilet paper. Okay, so I'll get more toilet paper. I think I need more kitty food. We always are out of kitty food. So the kitties will need food, but Ruby and Maxine have a lot of food. We still have a lot of dog treats. And then there's not a whole lot like supplies in the bathroom, like paper supplies and shampoos. I don't think I need a whole lot of that stuff, which is awesome. So it's gonna be really good. I'm gonna order what I can. I'll let you know when I do that this next week, but my meal planning is done. So it's all based on your recipes, which is awesome. And if they weren't specifically your recipes, they were viewer inspired recipes. And so I thought that would be something neat to do, because you guys took the time to do it. And now I can do a lot of these, and some of these we haven't made for a long time. Some of them we've already made, and I just haven't made them in years. So it'll be neat to revamp them, give me a chance to do a couple good days of real good cooking freezer meals, because I haven't done a large family freezer meal day, but I'm going to do one here soon. So this will be good. All right, so that's my day. So I'm like, what? It's raining. It's raining. It was like, it's weather's so weird. It's gonna be 70 degrees tomorrow. It was hailing for a minute, and then it snowed for like a second, and then like it's sunshiny right now. So I don't know, it's just crazy weather, but it'll be good. It's getting nicer. So I thought it's just a rain day. Steven's got all the chairs and benches in the living room, making a obstacle course. And then now I'm gonna be done. Dinner's done. I'm gonna go hang out with the kids. Just a minute. I go hang out with the kids, and then that'll be it. Got my list finished. I'll probably go through and see if I need any paper supplies. Maybe I'll order that today while we're sitting here, and that'll be it. So it will be a fantastic day, and it's gonna be the weekend here. So you guys have a great day, and then I'm gonna see you guys again tomorrow. Probably shopping. Maybe we'll let you know what you do. So enjoy your time with your family, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Sorry. Oh, that's really good. Brooklyn, you would like coffee? Brooklyn like coffee. She can't drink coffee. It's super strong, so this is good. All right, keep me through my day now. Go work. Do more work. More work.